Peace Tribe. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sage Monroe, and I am a female empowering, self-care influencing, world traveling goddess on a spiritual journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I It's been a little bit since I've been on here talking about my expat journey. I think the last time we checked in, I had only been living here for about a week, and so much has transpired since then. And I'm really excited to just catch y'all up. Within this last month, I have officially found my apartment, and I'm living still in the city of Puerto Viejo. I stayed in Playa Negra for a little bit. It was just a little further from the beach than I wanted to be, and literally Playa Negra is Black Beach translated in Spanish, but I was like way, way far back in Playa Negra. So I wanted to be back in Puerto Viejo, so I came back. I found an apartment, and y'all know I let y'all all in my business because genuinely, if you are trying to have an experience like this, I want you to know honestly, like, I want you to really understand like what that looks like, how to make it possible for you. So when I tell y'all, I stay 5 minutes from the beach, and I pay $500 a month for rent. I do have a studio apartment, and it's very modern. Like marble countertops, like it's a vibe. I really love it. It's in a gated community. Like it's amazing. So I feel really blessed to have found my place out here. It just really makes it more real. Like, okay, like I live in Costa Rica now. I'm not like staying in a hotel or staying in an Airbnb. I have a place here. So I'm really, really blessed for that. And another thing, just like over time of living here, um, I began to meet more and more of my tribe, more and more of my community. And I'm just so happy now to feel like I have formulated a community and still meeting people, new people every day. Black, Tico, which is like the locals, that was really important to me coming here and feeling like I found my people, feeling like I have found a genuine space where they're just individuals who are like-minded and move in love, and potentially I could work together, with to build different things, create different things, do things for the community. Like that was my manifestation. That is exactly what is occurring. So I'm so grateful for that, y'all. When I tell you my experience in having friends here and literally only knowing them for about like weeks or just a months time, when I tell you I feel like they're my family, I feel like I can call on them. I feel like they understand me. And I was speaking to one of my soul sisters, and she was saying how now that she's also in this new environment, also an expat of course, but now that she's also in this new environment, she just feels like the people that she's meeting are in alignment with who she is now. Like her friends before were in alignment for then, but the people who are coming in now are her people for this new chapter of life that she's entering. I could not resonate more with that. Like right now, like I'm finding my folks. So I'm so happy for that. Like it beefs up the experience, y'all. When you're going to the beach with your friends, or you're playing Uno on the beach with your friends, or you're having Taco Tuesdays, and it's just vibes and it's good energy. But also, like, I remember like my first week staying in Playa Negra, I got severely sick. I had got bitten by one of these tropical ass mosquitoes out here, and it had me down bad. I had fever. I was out of it. And I literally just met this beautiful Black woman expat, and she took me in and she fed me, and like she saw me at my worst, y'all, I swear. But like literally didn't know me from anything, and I felt so safe and I felt so cared for. And like not even a whole 48 hours worth of knowing each other, and I feel like this was my sister, like just taking care of me, And you see that a lot here. Like, I enjoy the fact that there isn't as much of a scarcity mindset, because people that I've experienced are more giving. I feel like back home in the States, everybody's like, this is mine, or if I give, I won't have enough. So we hold on to our things and we don't share them openly. Like, here we share meals, we share snacks, we share ideas, we share everything. We share everything here. No matter if you just kind of met somebody, and of course, back in the States, you have to be more wary of people. But I feel like this place has a little less trauma. This place got a little less trauma. Like, people will leave their bikes unlocked. um, there's just a trust here. There's a trust in each other. There's a trust in the community. And I feel like we've lost that back in the States. We do not trust each other. We don't trust ourselves. We are always on pin when it comes to, oh, can I trust this person? And then that puts us in this really closed off space. It puts us in this really closed off mindset. We don't want to share. We're operating out of lack mindset, and it leaves us in lacking community, lacking resources, because we're too scared to really give into togetherness like how we're supposed to be. Community isn't just there to cackle with you. Community is there to uplift you. Like, community is there to share resources with you, so you never feel like you are without. So I feel like, for the first time, honestly, being born and raised in the United States, I'm really experiencing that. Like, wow, it's love. It is love. And I love that, because that's how I operate. I want to give, I want to, share, I want to converse without fear. But that doesn't mean that, you still don't need to use discernment in situations, which of course I am. So, moving on from that, like I said, since being officially in my new apartment, I feel so much more grounded. I feel like the last time we were in this space together, if you watched my last video, I was still staying like in a hotel, and I was trying to give a little update, but I felt mentally up in the air, and I wasn't able to really hone in on my spiritual practices like I used to. So I started kind of feeling out of alignment, out of it, because I have practices that kind of keep me grounded, keep me rooted, keep me within my body, and I didn't feel like I was in a sacred enough space to do so. But now I feel so rooted. I feel so in alignment, y'all. Like, and I know y'all have heard me say this several times, but I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And so much has been transpiring to just continue to tell me to keep going. Like, you're on the right track. It's reassurance. And I'm just so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that, because literally life feels like a dance. It feels like I'm in flow, and this is something that I had been trying to cultivate for such a long time. Don't want to feel stressed. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing life, or forcing connection, or forcing my ideas, forcing creativity. Like, that is the last thing I want. I want to feel in flow. I want to feel feminine. And that is something else that I'll touch on. But I feel so rooted, and I feel really grounded, and I feel so confident in myself. After taking such a huge leap in surviving, I'm like, I can do anything now. I can do anything. And that is a really good feeling, but not like meeting my community. It's not like I can do everything like by myself. Like, it's more so I have all the resources that I need, and I can be a resource for others to just make our dreams a reality. There's nothing off limits to us. So that's a beautiful feeling. Let me actually get into this femininity thing, because I've talked about it with a couple of friends who could agree that this is a feminine place. This is a very this place has a lot of feminine energy. Do you see the fertility? Like, can you see the fertility in this place? Everything it has a nurturing energy. You get recharged by the ocean, which is a feminine energy. There are lots of women here. Lots of just goddesses, that goddesses, okay, in this space. And it just promotes rest, relaxation, and creativity. I feel really creative in this space. That was something that I said in probably all of the videos that I've created about Costa Rica. I feel creative here. I feel well rested. I don't feel like I have to force. I don't feel in fight or flight. I don't feel in my masculine energy like I just need to work so hard. No, I don't feel any of that. I feel like when I was back in Atlanta, I was feeling that energy on a daily, And I was speaking to a friend who's still there. She's like, Atlanta's so masculine. And I'm like, oh my gosh, with the hustle culture in that place, absolutely agree. But here, I feel an increase in femininity. I feel an increase in my power, in my intuition, in my creativity, in my self-love, in lots of different aspects of myself. And it's such a beautiful thing because when you are a woman who is working on cultivating more feminine energy, like, you have to be in a space that just makes you feel safe and protected and abundant enough to do so. So I've honestly been doing a lot of inner work to still release any notion that I'm not safe, protected, or secure, because I am without the presence of a masculine. It's just me and God, doing the damn thing. No cap. So moving on, I want to speak about the power of manifestation in this space, y'all. This is such a magnetic and is a magnifier. So here you really have to watch what you say and you really have to watch what you think, because they will materialize with the quickness. Within these last few weeks, I have been able to manifest for myself my first solo retreat client, and also my biggest brand deal to work with a retreat center here. More details on that later. But just because I spoke it, and of course I put in a little legwork as well. You can't, get something for nothing. But within no time of manifesting that and creating the right conditions for it to come into me, that I have it. Do you hear me? And even with the bad things too, I haven't been manifesting or thinking of negative things, but just watch what you say here. Watch what you say here, and really, whatever it is that you are cultivating, make sure it's something that you truly do desire, that you truly do want, because do not be surprised if it show up on your doorstep in this place. But I'm not surprised. This is a place for the alchemists, people who can work with what they got, people who can take their resources and create something magnificent. This is the place for that. So I definitely wanted to share that tidbit with y'all, because it's more than just greenery and ocean and sand and Jamaican music. It is powerful. It's a really powerful place. So while we are on the topic of manifesting amazing things, let's get into these solo retreats that I am having. Availability begins in May, and the whole intention behind the solo retreats is to assist you in understanding why you're here. What is your purpose? As a woman who is standing in her purpose, I want other people to feel this. I want other people to cultivate that understanding for themselves so they can start living in that and working towards that. But on these solo retreats, I will be immersing you in just the beauty and abundance that is the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, Puerto Viejo de Talamanca. And of course, we'll have excursions, surfing, hiking to waterfalls, cacao workshops, healing workshops. Obviously, as a healer, some of y'all know that I'm a massage therapist, so we will have massage massage, and I also am training under a mentor to learn the African energy healing. So you are going to get a fully transformative experience here, and you'll also be able to walk away with a breakdown of what is it that you bring to this world, and how do you begin to align and walk in that on a daily basis until it has materialized, So I am only here saying that I can do these things for you and help you in these ways because I'm standing in it, y'all. I am living in it. I am bathing in it. And it took work. It took work. This is not going to be the easy route. It'll be a vibe here in Puerto Viejo, but you still have to put in the work. You still have to believe believe in yourself in that way. So I'll actually leave the link down below. I actually am also able to facilitate small groups as well with one of my other healing homegirls here. So, yeah, I'll leave the link down below. Feel free to click that. There are other retreats offerings as well. And yeah, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm filled with gratitude. And this is just the beginning. I've only been here for 1 month. That's it. And I've already been absorbing and learning so much and making the most beautiful of connections. And I love sharing my journey with you all. I love seeing how good life can get when I trust myself and believe in myself and stand in my feminine energy. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below in the comment section. And if you are not subscribing already, what are you waiting for? Okay, the vibes are here on this channel. And I would love to have you a part of the community. I would love to have you a part of the tribe. I would love to continue sharing my knowledge with you, so that you may learn something, you may shift in some way, you may grow in some way. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Peace and love.